Hi, Elaine Sanderson here, and in this new case study I reveal how to explode your buyers and sellers in your estate agent, your realtor business with simple Facebook ads. That's with no expensive marketing such as Google ads, newspapers, magazines, and no untargeted marketing such as Zoopla and Rightmove in the UK or Trulia and Zillow in the US, where these methods can be really hard to track your return on investment. I hope you'll agree. So I'm guessing that most of you spend money on marketing and use or have used things such as Google Ads, and if you're in the UK I've mentioned Rightmove, Zoopla, even perhaps Prime Location, or in the US at Trulia and Zillow, the big sites. You may be using magazines and newspapers, you might be canvassing, prospect calling, the list is endless. And many of you may have even tried Facebook ads. You've either failed or you've hired somebody, it's had limited success, and you've lost faith. And that's really not your fault. That's fully understandable because there's an information overload out there about Facebook advertising today and so much misguidance and misinformation. So this case study is for you if you are running an estate agent or a realtor business and you're spending time and money on getting your buyers and your sellers and getting your listings up. This is for you if you're fed up of getting property listings and inquiries from other marketing ways where you're finding it really hard to track your return on investment. How much money you're putting in, are you really getting what you need out? And you know where your success is coming from. And it's for you if you're feeling you're paying way too much for your inquiries and they are poor quality and they're not exclusive to you. Very competitive industry this, and quite often the leads are not exclusive to just your agent. And you're needing fresh property listings and buyers into your business every single day. It's literally obviously your bloodline. So my goal is to show you at the end of this case study, and I do have a bonus for you at the end. If you stay with me, it'll be well worth your while. My goal is to show you by the end the only way to quickly, consistently grow your business with targeted, trackable, cheaper, exclusive to you, may I emphasize exclusive to you, leads through the largest growing platform out there today, which is Facebook and Instagram. Now you might be thinking, and I fully understand this, that platforms such as these do not suit estate agents, realtors, and I can definitely understand that, but when I show you the results we're getting for other businesses, I know you'll change your mind. So a short introduction to myself. I'm Elaine Sanderson and I co-run with my husband a window and door business in Chesterfield, UK. I generate all the leads, do all the marketing for our own business, but I also run Zing Lead Agency where I generate leads and inquiries for other businesses as well. And all this started out years ago. So I am a Facebook ads expert, I'm an author, coach and a speaker at events, and I run worldwide webinars on all things marketing. So back to you, which is the whole point of this case study. What's the main problem for most estate agents or realtors? Well, the way I see it, it really is having to get enough property listings on your books and attracting the right buyers. And also it's a challenge paying for marketing that's expensive, hard to justify and hard to really know what your return on that investment is. And also a huge problem, there's an awful lot of competition out there today and many of them will offer cheaper fees than yours. Maybe you feel your fees are too high, or maybe your clients do not understand why your fees are higher. Maybe they don't understand what you offer that's much better. And it can be hard to sell your difference in this industry, why you're different to other agents, and get people to stand up and take attention of that. And also not being seen as the go-to person for property, which obviously is what you want. And I hope you agree with that. And I know this case study will help you become that go-to person. And also matching valuations to people's expectations. So if they feel you're under or overvaluated, it's gaining that trust. Because they won't just get you round to value their property, there'll be others in line. So the old solution, well, at one stage our business was using all of these solutions, and I'll tell you at the end where it got us. Magazine and newspaper advertising, well, the fact is it goes out to hundreds, thousands of people. It's not targeted. It really isn't targeting the people that need your services. They're probably unlikely to even see your advert, and it can be very, very expensive, and everybody is online now anyway, so what notice do we take of adverts in magazines and newspapers? Leaflets, well, we spent once thousands of pounds on a leaflet drop through Royal Mail in the UK, and the result was the 3 jobs it got us covered our costs, and that was really about it. Word of mouth, fantastic when it happens, but we cannot rely on that as a continual source of leads inquiries. Posting on social media, well, many of you will have pages, and the fact is that if you post on your page, it takes time and effort, hard to know what to write about all the time. And the fact is only 2 to 5% of your likes ever see that post. So at one point we hired a social media manager years ago, paying £300 a month, and it had zilch effect for our business, and it probably has zilch effect for yours. Little effect even. Zilch or little. Google Ads, well, being a marketing agency, I do know quite a bit about Google Ads, but the fact is it can be out of the question for a local business. You're not expected to know about Google Ads, how to run them. It can be high cost, risky, and it's quite techy and hard to learn. And do remember that you're paying for clicks only. You're not paying for proper solid leads and inquiries, somebody's name, address, email. You're paying for a click to your website. There's no guarantee they're going to actually ring you or contact you. Local SEO, yes, great when it works, and it does over time if you put the time and effort in to get ranked and you know what you're doing. But running your estate agent realtor business, you shouldn't have to become an SEO expert, or if you do hire an SEO expert, have they done a good job for you? There's a lot of competition again to get ranked. There are certain tricks that you need to continually work on, and it probably won't happen tomorrow for you. We're looking at a long-term strategy here. If you need the leads now, SEO will not be your answer. Well, obviously big moves like Rightmove, Zoopla, Prime Location in the UK we've mentioned, Trulia and Zillow in the US. Big sites though they are, you are in amongst all of your competition, all scrambled in together there, so not really exclusive to you. That's the big problem with that one. So the new solution today is, well, a friend did tell me years ago about Facebook marketing, and skeptical though I was, I tried it, I learnt about it, or I thought I learnt about it, and I failed miserably. But I picked myself back up again after having heard how successful it is for other businesses, and I decided to invest in a local business Facebook advertising course, which taught me over a period of time all the tricks and nuances you need to know to make them successful and have a really good payback. So I am now part of an international mastermind group, and I really have cracked the code after all my failings and wastage of money on marketing, and having tried Facebook ads in the past. I've cracked the code. So a few testimonials to verify that. Paul Marcus, amazing, 50 inquiries this month alone, got another 30 people through my door. Thank you, Elaine and the Zing Lead Agency. I have Sarah Christine, I've seen the light, making way more money now than I was before. I've spent in the last month £375 on ads, but have made it back fivefold. So chuffed. Great one there. Our business, Sanderson Windows, we generated, to show for example, 49 leads in 12 days. That cost us £440 and brought in £124,745 worth of revenue, which for a small local window business was really good result. So just in a nutshell there, 49 leads, 20 booked appointments out of that, closed 8 orders, and there are some still pending in the pipeline. £1,200 upwards to £445,000 order value, 124,745 revenue. So we get the name, the email, the telephone and the postcode. We're in control, we know what we're paying for, and that's exactly what I do for my other clients. Another company there, window company, 16 leads in a 7-day period. We got £9.95 a lead, which is very, very good in this industry for the cost, the value of the products we're selling. Another company there, 11 results in a week, £12.60. Again, chuffed to bits with that result. Proper, solid inquiries coming in. And this is also to show you that even though you're running an estate agent, realtor's business, this works for all businesses. This was a cleaner in London, 29 leads coming in at £5.22 a lead in a very short period of time, which was a 10-day period, which really was good for her business. This was an experiment I did for our local restaurant and pub. We got 87 leads for a lead cost of £2.42, and they can become lifetime customers. So I wanted to show you these results to show you that it works for all businesses. You may be thinking, well, I'm not a cleaner, I'm not a restaurant. It really doesn't matter. It will work superbly well for yours as well. A reference from Willowstone: it's a pleasure to work with Elaine and her expertise in growing Willowstone as a small startup to a company that now has a 4-week waiting list for our services. So just to show you, this stuff does work, and it can work so well. If it can work so well for these businesses, it certainly works well for estate agents and realtors. So there's this new way. It's simple, it's way more targeted, it's way cheaper, way easier, exclusive to you. You're not scrambling around with all your competition, and it's so easy to track your return on investment, so you know very quickly whether it's working for you or not. And it does, and it's a super quick way of getting those customers through your door now when you actually need them the most. So in a nutshell, it's using the fastest growing platform, which is Facebook and Instagram, for ads, and using a very specific and, dare I say, unorthodox method. It's not just posting or boosting posts or placing ads. We do it in a very specific way to get results. So I want to ask you, how much time are you spending on marketing that doesn't work? I hope you're thinking, well, all mine works, which would be fantastic. Or you may be thinking, a lot of it doesn't work for you. So this is what we do. We get a targeted Facebook ad. We target the right people. We grab the potential client's details within Facebook itself, and then we zip that over to your systems, your computers or your phone via our app. So we get the name, the email, telephone and postcode, or any bits of other information that you need for your business. So in a nutshell, that's what we do. So how can we help you? Well, different to other agencies, because we know how to target your ideal customer and not just some maybe person, so we're not wasting money. We'll manage the whole campaign. We get all your inquiries sent to your phone or system via our app that we give you for free and you download. And the app makes it very easy to manage. I'm not the most organised of people, and having this app for my husband's business as well as my clients do for their businesses makes it so easy to manage. You know who you've contacted and when. It's all kept within the app. You can call and text and email them directly from this app, and you even get reminders to contact them. So if the kids have distracted you, you literally are reminded. So I really hope you agree that's so useful. And also you get your weekly reports, so if you've got staff that work for you, you can gauge how quickly they're getting back to those leads. Have they taken 7 days? Are they doing well and just ringing them in the first 10, 15 minutes? You can gauge their sort of response rate, which is so useful. I hope you'll agree. So we give you your own app where the inquiries pile into your phone. This is like an inside section that we can show you here of the app. On the left we've got the leads, the inquirers. You click into one name and it shows you the name, the email, all the information, and directly from there you can call, text, email, and you can even pre-populate the texts and the emails, so you're not having to write them out again and again. They're already there. You do it once and it's done forever. Again, just showing you results for one company here, 23 leads, £5.47 a lead. So are these results that you want for your estate agent, your realtor business? So would you like help doing this? Well, I've got a bit of a bonus here for you at the end. I'd like you to book a free strategy call now. Some of you might want to do this yourself. You might want to do this Facebook advertising completely yourself, and that's fine, and I'm willing to help you come up with a plan of action and do this yourself. But in exchange, if you feel the information I've given you is useful and valuable and you're going to see your return after putting it into practice, I would like you to give me a testimonial, because it's got to be a win-win in every situation. So there's absolutely no risk to you. Now if you do want us to do this for you, that's fine as well. We do it for other businesses and get them results, and we're fine doing that for you as well. But we'd need to talk to you to come up with the plan of action for you. To be totally honest, I do charge for my services if I do it for you. Obviously, if you're doing it yourself and I'm helping you come up with your own plan of action for free, I'm doing this, as I say, in exchange for your testimonial. But I've got to be totally brutally honest with you. We can only talk to a limited number, and we only work with one in your area. So you need to be quick, and if you're super interested, which I hope you are, you need to go to the schedule below. the calendar below, book your slot, and we'll be pinged with your details and the time you want to talk to us, and we will get that plan of action going for you and get these results and get your business growing really quickly. And I really thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you on the other side.